Hey guys, welcome back to the Comic Book Lowdown. I'm Wellington, and I'm bringing you guys the pull week video for the week of 9/11, 2013. Man, yeah, 9/11 is a really bad day. I don't like to talk about it. But anyways, this is the week of that. So, yeah, let me get into the books. Before I get into that, sorry, video. I usually do my pull week videos early on Saturdays. Had work at 7 a.m. I got into, so obviously couldn't do that. Then I hung out with my girlfriend for the rest of the day. I'm just getting home now. It's 11 something. So, but I did read my books when I was on break, and in some time I had after work, a little bit of time. I only have 3 books, so not much reviewing gonna be happening. So it should be short video. 1 DC, 2 Marvel. You guys know the dish. Yeah, so I get right into it. First book, all the books I really enjoyed, but first book I obviously review my books from least liked to most liked, or least liked to pick of the week, but I did enjoy every book I read. And the first one is Riddler #1. As you guys might know, if you guys pay attention to my videos, this was the only Batman book I was actually going to get, and then I just picked up the Joker because whatever. But this was the one I was looking most forward to. I did like this one more than the Joker one. I don't know how anybody else reacted to this book. I haven't watched any reviews on it, and I actually liked the Joker one, whereas people didn't, so I don't know if I'm by myself again in liking this book or not. But yeah, this book was pretty good. Story by Scott Snyder. So Scott Snyder's really getting his work in with the Riddler. Not everybody can write the character because even Snyder himself said it. It takes time to write all those riddles, and it's not like some riddle database that they're going to, and looking through the archives for riddles. They're making these riddles, and they're Snyder's really good at it. He's making them very effective, and he writes a great story in here. He sets it up with 3 riddles to start with. I think it's 3. It might actually be more. Can't remember right now. But he starts off with a couple riddles without their answers, and then throughout the book, he pretty much Riddler goes about doing his business, his crime that he's committing, through answering these riddles. And Enigma, the Riddler, this guy is brutal now. I don't know how he was before. Might have been kind of a pushover type deal, but this guy is brutal. He does not play games, and I really dig this Riddler character. I think that he's going to have some of his defining moments in this 0 year. It's really just getting the ball rolling now. I think he's going to be very defined in this 0 year, and I can't wait to see it because I love the Riddler. He's one of my favorite DC villains, other than Deathstroke being my favorite, obviously. But anyways, Riddler #1, pretty good issue. I definitely dig the riddles, definitely dig the whole thing. I'm excited to see 0 year continue. I've been actually enjoying it. I know a lot of people have been thinking it's a little too slow. I can see what you're saying, but for me, I dig it. Next book, Captain America issue #11. Again, I was raving about this cover because it didn't have the red Marvel Now bar at the end of here. That kind of, I never really mind it when the thing is there, but now that it's not there, it really allows me to admire the cover, which I haven't been able to do for Marvel covers in a while. So I appreciate this cover not being, Marvel Now binded or whatever. I don't know. But new story arc. Actually, not new story arc started with here. This is a one-shot. This is kind of what Remender likes to do. He kind of gets the ball rolling with an arc, and then he gives you a character issue to kind of break it down, and then he'll get into another arc. He did the same thing with Venom. This definitely gets into a lot of good character moments, brings it back to a little more origin, which they got away from during the Dimension Z stuff. But they're bringing it back a little bit through here, through this issue. And then there's a lot of character interaction between Steve Rogers and Jet Black that is very interesting. And yeah, I just like the character. I forgot the character arcs, I guess you can say. The character interactions between the two. I think they'll make some good stories together. I know Remender likes to do these long, drawn-out stories with that they're long, drawn-out stories, but there are also individual arcs. So I have no doubt that Captain America will continue to be a great series. And yeah, I really dug this issue as well. But no issue more than this issue that I read. And I knew this was going to be my pick of the week. Deadpool issue number 16. This book is so fantastic. This book has altered so many ways in the run that Posehn and Duggan have been doing. It started off really silly with the Dead President's arc. I dug it completely. I know a lot of people dropped off after that because they're like, who cares about Deadpool? And then it just continues to get better and better and better. And after the President stuff, it also got funnier. And that's all leading up to this arc that's a lot more serious. It's got humor in it, of course, but the seriousness is definitely taking more of a front seat in this book, which a lot of hardcore Deadpool lovers might disagree with. It's got to be, slapstick and funny, but I believe that Posehn and Duggan, they're doing a mix of a healthy mix of what Deadpool should be, a healthy mix between the Daniel Way stuff and the earlier stuff. I can't remember who wrote the first Deadpool miniseries that I have, the Circle Chase. I think that's the first one or the second one, but I can't remember who wrote Circle Chase. But that one has a more serious Deadpool. I mean, he tells more jokes. He tells kind of jokes, but they're not hilarious. But and he's more serious character. I think Posehn and Duggan are really doing a good job at taking the character and mixing the best elements of both worlds into one, and writing such a compelling story. And we get more stuff about this whole Weapon X stuff happening. This guy Butler is a crazy guy, and he's working for Korea, and Korea is having him do all these really terrible experiments on these people, and using his organs. And by the end of this issue, we get a crazy reveal. We get Deadpool in a state that I don't think we've ever seen Deadpool in such a low state, to the point where he doesn't even want to talk. And that kind of lets Agent Preston get in the spotlight for a lot more of this issue, which I dug. I dig Agent Preston's character in this book. I know some people are against her. I dig her. I dig everything about this book. Pick of the week. Guys, pick up Deadpool if you're not. I mean, it's such a great title. Yeah, pick it up. It's so good. But anyways, that's all the books. I got all the reviews. Hopefully I can get a haul out earlier on Thursday. Maybe not. Next week will kind of be the same deal as this week was, video-wise. But yeah, after that, I should be smooth sailing with everything. My schedule is set up right to the point where I can make videos on time and, really get active in the comments and things like that. Anyways, this video is so much longer than it needed to be. Wellington signing off with the Comic Book Lowdown. I'll see you guys next time.